And now it's time for Stordy time. And in tonight's Stordy, it's the story of the Little Papi and Star Trek Planet of the Glob. That's right, little Pete. Now, you know the mammy? Well, the mammy and the pappy were talking earlier about lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things. And the pappy said, Mammy, tonight's story is going to be the story of the Little Papi and Star Trek Planet of the Glob. And she went, hooray, hooray, Pappy, a story. And he went, that's right, Mammy. Now, when the Little Papi was a little Papi, he was lying in his bed and he was reading his favourite magazine, Famous Monsters of Filmland. And he was looking through all the different photos and all the different stories. And he loved Frankenstein and Dracula and the Mummy. But he also liked stories and photographs from films about space. And one of them he got really, really excited by. And he went, oh, that would be brilliant for Star Trek. Oh, I can't wait to see Tony's face. Okay. So he got his Famous Monsters of Filmland and he put it back in the box with all the others and he got dressed and he came down the stairs. Mum, Mum, Mum. And she went, oh, Jesus. Will you just stop doing that, little pal? Don't come running down the stairs. How many more times do I need to tell you? If I'd have had a boiling hot pan of potatoes, I'd have dropped them. And because I've only got my sandals on, I'd have got scorched. And you know what else, little Pappy? I might have dropped the pan on your head and you'd have got a scorched head. You've got to be careful. Don't come running down the stairs going, Mum, 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 what would you like? What would you do if you were reading Famous Monsters of Filmland, all nice and peaceful and quiet, all sleepy and ready to go to sleep, dreaming of monsters, and I came running up the stairs and went, Little Pappy, Little Pappy, Little Pappy, Little Pappy. And Little Pappy went, oh, that'd be horrible, especially with the light off. And she went, that's right. Now, what do you want? And he went, oh, no, Mum, all the Star Treks put together have been brilliant, but this one's even more brilliant than that. And she went, I'm sure it is. Oh, okay. I'm going to carry on doing the potatoes and pretend nothing happened, and that we live in a happy, peaceful house where my child can go to bed and read stories about Bambi and 101 Dalmatians and not monsters. And he wouldn't come running down the stairs going, Mum, 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 Mum. That's all I'd want. Right. I said, so we're going to play Star Trek in the yard and we won't scream or make a mess or nothing. And she went, all right, well, you go and do that and don't bother me again. Now get out my sight. And he went, okay. So he gave her a kiss on the cheek and a hug. He said, all right then, Mum. I'm sorry for making you jump. Oh, but I can't wait to see Tony's face. And she went, good. Go and have a look at Tony's face. He went, all right, Mum. See ya. And so he knocked at Pauline's. Now, Pauline. And Pauline came to the door with her favourite cereal in a blue plastic bowl. And with the Baby Lucia and her dirty cup. And Little Papi went, oh, a 1 step, a 2 step, and a nice little cheek to suck. Oh, Pauline, it's that exciting. It's that exciting. It near made me mum drop a pan of potatoes. It's Star Trek, Pauline. And she went, am I still I'm still the captain. And he went, Pauline, you're always going to be, no one else is going to be the captain. Tony's the engineer. Baby Lucia is the science officer, aren't you? And I'm me. So Pauline, yeah, you're going to be the captain. Now hurry up, go and get your hair in a ponytail, and let's go and knock for Tony. And she went, oh, okay. So Pauline finished her cereal as quickly as she could. And the Baby Lucia finished her dirty cup as quickly as she could. And when they were done, Pauline took her empty blue plastic bowl and the Baby Lucia's empty dirty cup with Mickey Mouse on the side that Joe gave her, straight to the kitchen sink. Then she put her bowl in the sink and she got the Baby Lucia's dirty cup and filled it right up to the brim. Then she came straight back to the front door with her hair in a nice ponytail. And Little Papi said, see, the best captain in the universe. And she went, oh, thank you, Little Papi. And he went, no need to thank me. We can thank you, Captain. Now, come on, let's go and get Tony. So the Little Papi knocked at Tony's and shouted through the letterbox, now, Tony. And Baby Lucia knocked too, and she shouted through the letterbox, nee. And Tony came to the door with a nice jam butty for himself and a heart-shaped jam butty for the Baby Lucia. He goes, there you go, Baby Lucia. It's Hovis. Oh, I don't think anyone else in the streets got Hovis because my mum got the last pack and I got the first slices, and it's for us. And it's Hartley's jam, strawberry jam. And you're going to love it. Baby Lucia went, yay. And so she sat down on the step and she ate her jam butty as quickly as she could. And Tony ate his jam butty as quickly as he could. And he left some jam on one cheek and no jam on the other, which meant that he was ready. Then the Baby Lucia climbed up and sucked the rest of the jam off Tony's cheek. And Tony said, see, I told you. Now, can you see any jam anywhere? And Little Papi said, no, because Baby Lucia sucked it all off your cheek. And I went, that's right. And not only that, it only took 3 sucks this time. I'm getting better at it. Eventually, there'll be no more jam on my cheek. And then Baby Lucia went, the jam. And Tony said, oh, Little Papi, what did she say? And then Little Papi said, she just said, if there's no more jam on your cheek when you've had your jam butty, she's going to put some jam on it for you. And he went, no, it's okay. And Little Papi said, okay, but Tony, concentrate. We're going to play Star Trek. And I got a brilliant idea from Famous Monsters of Filmland. So it's going to be brilliant. And he went, oh. And Pauline said, oh, you didn't say anything about Famous Monsters of Filmland. Little Papi said, it doesn't matter, Pauline. It's just a magazine. I mean, if I can read it going to sleep, we can play it in the daylight. And she went, yeah, I suppose so. But there's no hideous monsters in it, is there? Little Papi said, I don't think so. Right, let's go knock at Dolores's and Charlotte's. And so they went down to Dolores's, and there she was with Charlotte on the step. And Little Papi went, hello, girls. Oh, I'm so glad to see you because now we've got a full crew to go on the Enterprise. And it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be so brilliant. And Charlotte said, I really love playing Star Trek with you guys because it's really good, isn't it? Isn't it, Delores? And Delores said, yeah. And we were only just saying, oh, we hope that when the Little Papi and Tony and Pauline and Baby Lucia come, we said, oh, I hope we're playing Star Trek. And Little Papi said, oh, great. And Charlotte went, yeah, I love it. And I miss my core compositor. And Little Papi said, oh, well, don't worry. Come on, we'll go and play. And Delores said, well, wait, I just have to tell my mummy where we're going. I'm just going to tell her, we're going to play in your yard. We're going to play Star Trek. And she went off. And then after a short while, she came back. And she said, right, my mummy said it's okay for me and Charlotte to play in your yard with Star Trek. But if it starts raining, we've got to come home. And Little Papi said, no, it's not going to rain. And he looked up at the clouds. No, it's okay. It's not going to rain. Right. to my backyard. And so they all made their way to the Little Papi's backyard. And when they got there, Little Papi said, right, Tony, the theme music. And Tony said, okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. And Tony said, and the other bit. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. And then, and Little Papi said, right. When you're ready, Pauline. So Pauline said, right, okay. Now, Captain's log, star date. Star date 9999.7. And Tony went, and said, right, well, we're in deep space and we're looking around and everything, it's all pitch black. And there's a few stars out there and they all look great. And then that's that. Little Papi, Baby Lucia, go and have a look on the scanner and see what's going on. So Little Papi said, aye, Captain. And Baby Lucia went, aye, Pauline. And so Little Papi lifted Baby Lucia up so she could look at the scanner. And she went, Pauline. And Pauline said, a planet that we've never been before. And Little Papi said, let's have a look. It's a big one, Pauline. It's about as big as Jupiter. And Charlotte went, how big is Jupiter? And Tony went, Charlotte, it's massive. Jupiter's the biggest planet in our solar system. And then Delores said, is it? And he went, yeah, it's massive. It's that big, you could fit about 1 million Stordys in it and still have room for all the spare wheels and everything else. And Charlotte went, that's massive. And he went, yeah, 1 million Stordys. And all the famous monsters of filmland and all the Batman comics that have ever been made would fit in a massive cupboard. And it would be like a tiny dot on Jupiter. And Charlotte went, wow. And Little Papi said, right, okay, but here's the thing. It's a massive planet, that, Pauline. And then Pauline said, okay, check for life forms. So Baby Lucia checked, and she pressed the little purple button. And then Tony said, what did she say? And Pauline said, she said, there are life forms on there, but they're not humanoid, and they don't seem to be like reptiles or fish-type creatures, and they seem pretty docile. And Charlotte went, does that mean that they're just quiet and peaceful? And Pauline said, probably. And so he went, hang on a minute. Get the photon torpedoes, all of them, everything that we've got ready, just in case. And then Charlotte said, what for? And Tony went, Charlotte, I'm the senior engineer. I've got to take care of the ship. And I'm telling you, a planet that big with docile life forms, I mean, it could be anything. It could be docile life forms with massive weapons that split ships like ours in half. And Pauline said, Tony, just let's relax. Let's go and investigate what's down there. And Tony went, okay, well, you enjoy yourselves. I'll be up here polishing the core compositor. Like that. And Pauline said, excuse me. And he went, what? And she went, Tony, we're all going together. We'll need you down there. And Tony went, I thought you'd say that. Oh, Pauline. And Little Papi said, listen, if we're going, we're all going. And Tony said, yeah, but there's no need. Someone's got to take care of the ship. And Pauline said, it's on autopilot. It'll just stay in orbit, Tony. Now, come on, get our little away team all together. And Little Papi said, you know what, though? It might be worth just taking our little phasers with us. And Pauline said, of course. And Baby Lucia, bring that little scanner for when we get down on the planet. And Baby Lucia went, oh, is it? Please. And then Charlotte said, but can't I use my console to get us closer? And Pauline said, oh, go on then. Charlotte went, thank you, Captain. So Charlotte went over to the console. And she said, right, is everyone ready? And Pauline said, yeah. She went, okay. Oh, we're there. We're there, Pauline. We're in high orbit over the planet. Pauline said, perfect. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's get down on the surface. And so Charlotte and Delores came first. And then Baby Lucia and Tony. And then Pauline. And then the Little Papi. Oh, it's a bit dark here, isn't it, Pauline? And she went, yeah, it is. Everybody stay close together and start checking for life forms. And Little Papi said, I'm not seeing anything on my scanner. And then all of a sudden, Baby Lucia went, so Baby Lucia started looking around. And Tony said, if you see any footprints with claws on them, come straight back. And Pauline said, I'll tell you what, it's even better, Tony, you go with her. And Tony went, oh, jeez. Come on, Baby Lucia. So Tony and Baby Lucia had a little look around. And then Tony said, it's a bit weird over here. It's all swampy, Pauline. Like that. I can't see much. And then Charlotte said, did anybody hear that? Anybody hear that? Like that sound? And Tony said, I didn't hear nothing. And then Little Papi came over. What was it? And Charlotte said, it sounded like something sucking something. And Tony went, right, that's it. Get the phasers on, stun. And Pauline said, okay, let's just calm down a little bit. And Tony said, calm down, Pauline. Things that suck on a strange planet, it's better to have everything ready just in case we have to start blasting. And Little Papi said, Tony, what's got into you? Let's just be nice and relaxed. What if the nice friendly creatures like Hannibal? And Tony went, there's only one Hannibal, Little Papi. Only one. And it's babies. There's nobody else like in the universe like Hannibal. Everything else in the universe, they've usually got huge teeth or they're horrible. Horrible in some way or other. And Pauline said, well, the thing is, everything seems pretty quiet. And then Charlotte said, I don't know. I heard something going like that. And Tony said, I heard something like that. And Pauline said, what's that? Tony said, okay, everyone still. Get your phasers ready. And Little Papi said, I don't like the sound of that, Tony. And Tony said, neither do I. Oh! And let Baby Lucia ran back. I was easy to do. My name is to bleed. And Pauline said, right, everyone stand back. And Tony said, it's all right. You don't need to tell us twice. And Charlotte said, I'm staying over here by Tony. And Little Papi said, look at it, what is it? And Tony said, I don't know, but it's weird. Is it moving? And Little Papi said, it is a bit. It's got strange stuff in it. And Tony said, it's coming towards me. I'm going to kill it. Pauline said, Tony, just stay where you are. And Tony said, I don't like the look of this, Pauline. Oh, it's weird. It's got all stuff inside it. Swirling about. Oh, look at it, Pauline. See? All that stuff. Little Papi said, it touched me. And Pauline said, okay, stay back. And then Baby Lucia went, Pauline. And then Little Papi said, that's a good idea, Baby Lucia. So late Baby Lucia got her little spade ready. And Tony said, no, don't smack it. And then Charlotte said, it's just staying still. It's probably never seen anybody like us before. And then it went. And Tony said, look at it. It's got all that stuff inside swirling about. And Pauline said, well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything to us. Tony said, yeah, that's what we thought on another 100 planets we've been to. And then suddenly, after a very short while, another one. And Tony said, there's two of them. And Pauline said, okay, Baby Lucia, try and communicate with them. So Baby Lucia went over to them and she went, and then she stood back by the Little Papi. And then suddenly, whatever they were, got a little bit angry. And then the other one. And Tony said they're talking to each other in a strange, mysterious language. And Delores said, okay, I've seen enough. Pauline, what do you want me to do? Just say the word. And Pauline said, let's just calm down and try and work out what these creatures are. And then Little Papi said, I know what they are, Pauline. And she went, what? And he went, globs. And she went, globs. And he went, yeah, globs. In famous Monsters of Femland, there was these horrible creatures and they were called globs and they looked just like them. And then Tony said, are they dangerous, Little Papi? And Little Papi said, yeah, what they do is once, if they get on top of you, then you go inside them and then they consume you. And Tony said, see, I told you, get all our faces on high stun and then kill. Pauline said, we're not killing nothing, Tony. And the two creatures were just looking at Tony. And Tony said, don't come any closer. Don't come any closer or I'll stun you. And he went. And Pauline said, what are you doing? And Tony said, they're kind of like shaking. It's weird. Oh, it's dead weird, Pauline. And Charlotte said, Pauline, they look awfully angry to me. And Pauline said, okay, everybody come over to me. And Tony said, all right. And so he went over to Pauline. And then Charlotte and Delores stood back a bit. And the Little Papi stood back. And then Baby Lucia got her spade. And Tony said, what did she say? And Pauline said, get ready, I'm going to smack one of them if it comes any closer. But the globs just wobble like that. And the pair of them are doing it. And then Pauline said, right, okay, I think that's enough of that. And Little Papi said, Pauline, there's something coming out of the sides of them. And then Tony said, right, okay, that's it, stun them. And Pauline said, no, just wait for my word, Tony. If anything's going to get stunned, I'll give the order. And Tony went, oh, God. It'll be too late, Pauline, I'm telling you. And Little Papi said, you know what? They're not really doing us any harm. And then Charlotte said, that's right. Maybe if we just give them a little hug. And Pauline said, be careful, Charlotte. And Charlotte went, look, it's okay. Like that. And suddenly, the creatures jumped on Charlotte. And then Delores said, Charlotte. And she went, get them off me. Get them off me. And then another one attacked the Little Papi. Ah, Tony. Oh. Ah. And he's like that. Pauline. And Tony said, shall I stun them? Shall I stun them, Pauline? She went, go on then, stun them. And he went, right. And then the big one just came away from the Little Papi. And then the other one let Charlotte go. And then he kind of rolled a little bit away. Little boy went, oh. And Tony said, what did it do to you? What did it do to you? And Little Papi said, I don't know, but I can't move my left leg. And Charlotte went, I can't move my feet at all. And Tony said, well, you just moved them to get to Pauline, didn't you? And Charlotte said, yeah, but I can't move them. I can't move my toes. And then the other glob went away with the other one. And then Little Papi said, okay, what are we going to do? And Pauline said, there isn't much we can do. I think we should just go back to the ship and just log what we found. And Little Papi said, okay. Okay, everyone, let's get back to the ship. And then Tony went, Pauline, there's no power in our transporters. And Pauline went, try, Charlotte, you try. And she went, there's no power. And Delores said, okay, everyone, can anyone use their phasers? And Tony said, yeah, I can use mine. And she said, well, I can't. Mine's got no power. And Little Papi said, mine's got no power. And Charlotte went, mine's got no power. And Tony said, you mean mine's the only one with power? And Delores said, Savlor. So she looked at Tony's phaser. Tony, it's just the light saying the bastardy's dead. Oh, dear. And I went, you mean we didn't stun them? And she went, no, we didn't. And then Baby Lucia got her spade. And she went, no, so Baby Lucia ran up to the globs and slapped them. And then the other one. Like that. And the globs shook and kind of rolled away really fast. As fast as they could. And then Baby Lucia went, Little Papi said, get that other one. There's another one coming. And it came rolling towards Baby Lucia. And she got her spade. And happy so much up. Oh, it's a dip, 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 dip. Like that. And it rolled away. And then another one came up behind Delores. Like that. And Little Papi said, get it, Baby Lucia. And rolled away as fast as they could. Like that, and Pauline said, okay. Oh. And then Delores said, okay, our transporters are working. Pauline said, right, everyone back to the ship. Oh. And then Little Papi said, right, oh, how's your feet now, Charlotte? And she went, they're better now. And Tony said, those creatures, they can paralyse you. How come they didn't paralyse you, Little Papi? And Little Papi said, I don't know, but me bum hurts. And Tony said, what do you mean your bum hurts? And he said, it does. It feels like it's frozen. And then Delores said, well, can you feel this? And he went, ow! Oh, it's not frozen anymore. And she went, and then Pauline said, okay. So that's Planet of the Glob. And they're obviously hostile. And they don't like us. And we tried. Well, Charlotte tried. We just have to put it down to a planet that we visited with strange jelly-type creatures. And Tony said, yeah, but did you look at them? Did you see all that stuff swirling inside them? Like they were thinking bad things about us. And Delores said, no, they weren't. They were just, it's their planet, and we've just gone down there and frightened them probably. And that's what that is. Think about it. If they came to our planet, loads and loads and loads of them, and you'd never seen anything like it before, wouldn't you be scared? And Tony said, I'd leg it. And Delores said, well, see, same thing. And Little Papi raised his eyes. I prefer not to think about what they did to me. And Tony said, they didn't do nothing to you. They just numbed your bum. That's all. Charlotte got it worse, and so did I. And so he went, and Little Papi said, what do you mean, so did you? And he said, me leg went numb. And he said, and I'm sure me eyelid nearly went numb. And Little Papi said, it's your imagination, Tony. And Pauline said, right, okay. That's it then. No more Planet of the Glob. The end. Now, did you like that little story, little Pete? And would you like to be all snuggled up with the Mammy and the Pappy? And with Freddie and Layla and Charlotte and Delores and Baby Lucia, and little Joni and her baby, and Marlon and Al and Olivia, and watch the Stordy of the Little Pappy and Star Trek Planet of the Glob? Then that's what we will do. Now, before we all go to sleep, let's give our lovely Mammy a nice hug and a kiss. Come on, Delores. Come on, Charlotte. Come on, Baby Lucia. Doity? Yes, you can bring your Doity cup. Doity, Mummy. Okay. Come on, Freddie. Come on, Ray. There you go. Okay. Now, let's everyone get nice and snug so that I can say night-night.